Hello and welcome back to my Factorio playthrough. This is part 2. We are going to look at creating and using some electric mining drills. It's been a few minutes since I finished my part 1. I've allowed my machines to just gather some of the raw resources to create things. So we should have enough to start building and using the electric drills. So if I grab 50 copper, shove it in there. No, you don't have any fuel. Grab 100 ore, iron ore, and stick it in the first two. Then we'll just grab some coal for our miner. Just grab some excess coal, just in general. Just so we have some spare. And then stick that in there, that's 50. So we need 4.5 copper plates and 23 iron plates in total. And that will auto build all the resources we need to do the electric mining drill. So let's get started on that. Alright, we can build 2, so if I click that twice, I'll start building 2. And then, let's put one down here. Yeah, see, those are covering a much wider area, so they can retrieve more resources in total. So let's just stick one there, with a little crate there. Now notice it doesn't start working immediately. That's because I need to build, I'll build 8 because that's all I can do at the moment. Electric poles, need to give it some electricity. So if I start to run these down to it, oh, it's not the right spot, there we go. Setting them at the furthest distance they can go. Ah, there we go. Right, and that will now just run and collect ore. Whatever resource it sits on, it tends to mine it quicker than these ones, so we'll just collect these. Now they're no longer needed. So obviously I've collected all the coal from the crates and what was in the machine, so I get all that in my inventory. Notice this actually works a lot quicker, and then you can add different modules to it to increase speed, efficiency, and productivity. However, I think it's the speed and the productivity have come decreases, so they come in bad effects as well, which isn't always good, but if you can manage it, it can be pretty useful. Let's put this here, 41. There we go. And we'll stick that there. And then we'll remove that one. And let's go get this all attached up. Oh. Ah, damn. So we'll put it there like that, and then we'll run another one out to the iron field, because we're going to need to do it for the iron too. So we'll stick it here. Right, let's grab some more ore. Right, that should be enough to build some more. Yep, there we go. Let's build all 3. So we have more than enough to deal with it. Stick that there. Grab all this. What we'll do is we'll collect this one too. Stick that all in there. Right, we've got one here. I'll put another one there. Both of them are mining. We got one copper. We'll go for another coal one, because having played this once before, I realised how important coal is. At least in the beginning. Right, so we'll do that. Now, that's the first part done. Next, we have the research bar up here. Now, I've not actually started anything because I can't at the moment. However, I'm going to choose the automation to begin with. Start research, but I can't actually do anything with it yet until I have a lab. So I'm going to build the lab. Once I have all the materials smelted. Yeah, there we go. Actually, going to see if I can get a second lab as well. The more labs you have running at the same time, the quicker the research progress goes. However, the more research packs you'll need to keep it all running, which can be a bit of a dilemma at times. Right, so we've got one at the moment. We'll stick it up here. And I'll stick one either side of this pole. So there's one. Let's just grab the materials for the second one. Right, so there we are. We'll just let that build. But while it's building, so I mentioned science packs. Science packs can be found in the intermediate products. At current, I can build only the basic one. And I can only build 3. So each science pack requires raw ingredients, which can be whatever. In this case, I need 2 iron plates and 1 copper plate. And that will give me a science pack 1. So I'll just create 3 of them for now. And then if I go back and collect all my iron plates, all my copper, grab everything out of here for the moment, stick it all in, get it all going. Alright, I can now build 14 more, so I'll get all them built. I'll stick 2 in one in another, just to keep it all going. So yeah, as you can see, there's 2 in there, and then they will automate rather quick. So in total, I need to use 10. And they last 10 seconds apiece in this case, as far as I am aware. Then after, I will get the assembling machine 1 and the long-handed inserter. The assembling machine 1 is incredibly important for going forward. Right, and then at the moment, just to keep my electricity up, I think I'm going to build another steam engine, another boiler just to keep everything flowing, keep everything working, which is always what I want. So I need stone and iron plates. Here we come. That should be enough iron. Yep. Now I just need stone from my stone field down here. 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Right. Let's get that built and that built. And then get last of our science packs split between 5 there, 5 there. So that indicates that the automation is done. So now I can choose from any of these to research. A and the red require additional research. So let's have a look at the steel axe. So for that, for example, I need the steel processing, which I can do here. Another example, let's go a bit further down. Module armor. So to get better armor, I will then need to do all of these researches to get it. So, logistics, steel, military, heavy armor, engine, automation 2, fuel handling, oil processing, plastics, and advanced electronics. Once I have all that, I can then build the advanced, or the modular armor, sorry, which requires advanced circuits and steel plates. And eventually I can get, I think it's this one, yeah, NG shielded Mark II equipment, which goes into the Mark II power armor. Here we are. Which is pretty damn good. And each set of armor has increased inventory size, and once you get to the, I think it's the modular armor, you can start attaching stuff like shields, batteries, solar panels, and equipment which is useful for you to continue progressing and getting better and better. Also makes you less easy to be killed, which is always a help. So I think I'm gonna do logistics first, because that's always useful to do. Now where the fun begins. So I should restart automating things a lot more. So currently I have to manually move stuff about. However, I can set up transport belts which do that for me, which is what I plan to do. However, I can't be bothered to build a crap ton of transport belts, so I'm going to set up a builder to actually produce them for me. Makes it all a little bit easier on me. I'll just stick some more in here. Alright, there we go. I can build an assembling machine. So I'll just get that done. Now, the assembly machine, as you can see, requires electricity. That means I can't just build it anywhere. It has to have a pole around it so it can, so it can work. So I'm going to stick it here for now. I'm going to set it to build conveyor belts. Now, it needs iron plates and iron gear wheels. Well, I don't really want to make iron gear wheels either, so let's start another assembly machine. Hang on, let's just get rid of these. There we go. Right, there we go. And then 1, 2, 3, put it here. Right, so I'll have this one producing gear wheels. Now it just requires 2 iron plates to create a wheel. So, and then to move stuff in between them, I'm going to create some inserters. I'm going to create as many as I can, which is only 5 at the moment. However, I will get this all more automated, and then we'll be able to produce more at a time. Okay, so I want that going into there. I want that stuff being removed into its own crate. I need iron plates being delivered. Put in there and in there. Okay, so now what I need to do is automate these, which is a little bit more difficult considering I haven't got electric ones or even the advanced ones yet, which makes smelting a pain in the butt for a while. But for now I will make do with what I have. Right, so set them up. I'm going to want some more of these, and then I'm going to have to just build some transport belts manually for the moment. Since there's not a lot I can do without the transport belts. So, again, I'm going to stick these on the hotbar so I don't have to keep opening my inventory for them. Just makes it a little bit easier. I'm going to have them run around this pole for the moment. Oh. Yeah, that's another thing. At the moment, if you stand on the tracks, you will get dragged along, which can be useful, and it can also be not very useful. So, at the moment, it's not useful. However, there may come a point where it is. Right, so I just need to run a massive line of these out at the moment. So let me grab some more iron. Build 16 more. And then I just need to turn this piece around quick. There we go. Grab some more. So yeah, this is very iron intensive at the moment. However, hopefully I'll be able to get the stuff going. Makes it a little bit easier, a little bit less intense. And so I'll be able to focus on a few other things. Right, there we go. Now, all I need is some power cables running out to here, which I'll put here, and there we go. So, these iron plates will travel along here, all the way to my two machines. So, what I'm going to have to do is, to make sure that this machine gets seen, I'm going to build, in the off time, in between episodes, I'm going to build a couple more furnaces, set them up to produce iron, and then have them continuously pump iron along this massive track. So, as it is for now, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you again in the next episode. Toodles!